sounded like said the other word.
Oh, no.
That's
Estamos
us.
en vivo, amigos. Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo están todos?
Sí. So that I can see more of your pretty face. Oh wow! Look at everything that you can see behind us. The cupboard, the extension cords, the fan. They get a sneak peek at what our bedroom looks like.
Yeah.
Well, it's the best place for our lives because right over here we have the internet router and we have the lighting from the window. We always have bad lighting when we do a lot of our lives, so.
Yeah.
But this way it's good lighting. Hello everybody. We have 3 on so far. 5.
Bye.
Say hello. Tell us where you're from. We'd love to chit chat. Hello from California. Hello.
Hola.
Thanks for joining us.
Gracias por acompañarnos.
See. Alright, so I'm going to try something new. I've done this once before. How come it didn't notify you that we were going live?
I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Nope, that's an upload. I'm going to try and read the comments from, there it is, from Erasmo's phone. So that we don't lose them all the time. Remember, we're like, oh yeah, where'd it go? We're not going to do that anymore. So now I have it here. So that's much better. Then our faces aren't all up in the camera. You know, people have these big screen TVs that have our 2 faces right there. Or, you know, we can kind of sit back a little bit. Tell us where you're from. Hello, everybody.
Díganos de dónde son. Hola a todos.
Sí. We're here to chit chat and say hi.
Aquí estamos para cotorrar y saludarnos.
Hello, Terry.
Hola, Terry.
Hello. We're doing good. I'm so glad that you could catch us on the live. Want to see you guys someday. Yes, come and see us someday. We're here in Guanajuato. If you ever come for a vacation, Terry, we would love to meet up for lunch or something.
Let us know and they will be there.
Yes, yes. En español. Right here. PP.
Soy de un ranchito cerca de Abasolo, Guanajuato. No, Abasolo. No me suena Abasolo.
What does that mean?
Abasolo, Guanajuato is a ranch.
Oh.
A little like a community.
Oh, that sounds so cute. Abasolo.
¿Qué ciudad está más cerca de Abasolo, Guanajuato? A ver si ubico.
That's nice. You know, we were thinking about names for our homestead out in El Zapote, and I haven't really thought of any yet. So if anybody has any recommendations, we would appreciate it.
Sí.
Hola, amigos, my family from Acámbaro, Guanajuato. I hope I said that. Oh, okay.
Acámbaro me suena, está del otro lado por Celaya, por allá. Sí.
Okay, so we have quite a few in the house from Guanajuato. Yay, woo!
Saludos. Irapuato, León.
Oh, León.
Sí, ubico León. Hemos ido, he ido como 4 veces a León a arreglar asuntos allá.
Irapuato. Isn't that where they have the strawberries? They have really good strawberries.
Celaya.
No, I think it's Irapuato. See? Maybe they won't know. I think that's where they're famous for their strawberries. Salvador, saludos from California.
Saludos, Salvador.
Sí, he has familia en Michoacán.
Familia en Michoacán, estamos cerca de Michoacán.
Ah, nice.
Sí, we close from Michoacán, we neighbors.
Sí, I really want to go to Michoacán. Sí. En español.
Dice que quiere ella ir mucho, tiene muchas ganas de ir a Michoacán.
Sí. I see it all over YouTube. I follow some cooks on YouTube and it looks so beautiful.
Dice que sigue a mucha gente allá que hace videos de comidas y todo eso y que es muy bonito para Michoacán.
So green.
Verde para allá.
Yes, very green. I love it.
Sí, dice que le gusta muchísimo allá.
Noé Hernández, or Noé.
Noé.
Hola amigos from Santa Catarina, Guanajuato. Hola, thanks for joining us.
Santa Catarina. Santa Catarina.
Ajá, pero radizo en Nuevo México.
So he's in New Mexico.
Oh.
So, hola.
Hola, Antonia. Hola, buenas tardes, Les Mando saludos desde Chicago.
She's saying hi since from Chicago.
Hola.
Hola,
Hola, Antonia. I love that
Antonia.
name, Antonia. That's so pretty.
Dice que le gusta ese nombre que es muy bonito, Antonia.
How do you say it to me in Spanish?
Antonia.
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 Antonia. That is beautiful. I like that. And when I say in English, Antonia, it just doesn't sound as good as when he says it. See? De nada. Who else is here? MJM, hello from Navajo Nation. Thanks for joining us, my friend. I've been following you on YouTube as well. Very great videos. Thank you. Miguel, hola, from Dallas, Texas.
Hola, Miguel Rodríguez, ¿cómo estás?
Hola. Thank you for joining us.
Gracias por acompañarnos.
See, I'm sorry to hear about what happened in Texas. That was a horrible tragedy. I've been crying my eyes out a little bit over here about it. Kalisha, I hope I'm saying that right. Kalisha Robinson, hola from North Carolina. My husband is Mexican too. He's from San Luis Potosí. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you so much for your best wishes. San Luis Potosí, have I been to San Luis Potosí yet?
We crashed when we came from
We drove through?
United States, yeah. We passed San Luis Potosí.
Okay.
That's the main road, the freeway.
Oh, okay. Nice. So we've traveled through, but we haven't been for a visit yet. I'd like to. Definitely. Fernando, hola, ¿cómo están?
Muy bien.
Sí,
Fernando.
muy bien. And saludos de Rialto, California.
Rialto,
Thanks for joining
California.
us all the way from
Gracias.
Cali. Yes. Perez Rebecca, saludos de Oregon City. Wow, we have people from everywhere, you guys. It's so nice to see so many from Guanajuato and then from all over the United States too.
Sí, tenemos gente por todos lados, por diferentes partes del país, de
Sí.
aquí de Guanajuato.
Yeah.
Muchas gracias por acompañarnos.
See, it's so nice to see everybody. How's the heat treating you guys over there? Oh my goodness, it has been so hot. Today it was so
Está
hot.
bien caliente acá. Hoy estaba a 90 grados.
Sí.
A 90 y todavía se siente. Y ahorita como que si llega el airecito, pero cuando no hay airecito, se siente el bochornoso bien
Yes.
calientísimo y especialmente en la noche también.
Yes.
No nomás en el día.
Yeah, even in the night,
Yeah.
it doesn't cool down very much. It's like hot, and we've been here for 2 years.
2 years.
So this is like my second hot season, and it hasn't been this hot. It wasn't this hot last season. No.
Because we got that rain soon.
Yeah, and the rain
Sí.
isn't coming. It's already going to be June.
Sí.
But our friends in Oaxaca have already been getting rain, but we haven't.
Over
got
by the
much rain.
coast.
More south, but see.
There's the coast.
See. Mhm.
Sí.
So we're waiting for that rain. Hopefully that'll cool it down here.
Si allá para la costa ya está lloviendo mucho, pero aquí no nos ha llegado. Nos llegó poquito la semana pasada, pero nomás nos tronaba alrededor, pero no se soltó, nomás estaba lloviendo alrededor, pero pues para allá no,
Yeah,
ni aquí mucho, nomás cualquier lloviznita y
yeah.
sí.
And that's something that I didn't understand when I first moved here was I thought that June, July, and August were super hot here in Guanajuato because in Minnesota it's super hot. No, it's not like that. Here in Guanajuato, hot season is like February, March, April, May. Much different. And then comes the rain and then it cools down.
Yeah.
So the summer months that I'm used to thinking is like really hot isn't. It's like rain season here.
Yeah, rain season.
Yeah.
And we get a lot of the dusty tornadoes over here. A
Yeah.
lot of dusty.
Those are kind of cool. You know, we've seen
Sí.
like I don't know, normal tornadoes in Minnesota, but here they have these cool dirt tornadoes. It's kind of fun to watch. If you're not familiar with them, I'm not, so I'm like, oh, there's one. See, Miguel Rodriguez en español, pa. Estamos de luto. No, estamos de luto.
Les pedimos
Oh, sí.
oraciones a esas familias que perdieron niños. They
Yes.
say that they look in Texas and they
Yes.
ask for praise for all those
Yes.
families and lives that get.
Yes. Tell Miguel
Sí.
that we've been praying and thinking about everybody
Sí,
all day today.
estamos orando por todos todo el día hoy.
Very, very tragic.
Sí.
Very, very horrible. I don't even have words to explain how heartbroken I am to hear about something like that.
Dice que no tiene palabras de escuchar todo eso de que está pasando allá y su corazón
Sí.
está muy adolorido.
So we can all just pray for their families.
Lo que podemos hacer es rezar por todas estas familias que sufrieron y perdieron sus niños ahí.
Sí. And then Fernando says, how is Erasmo Jr.? He's doing good, Fernando. Thank you for asking. He's doing so much better. I think he totally forgot everything that happened.
Yeah.
He's got a little of his baby brain. And he's just doing really good. So I haven't found a lab that had a lot of experience in drawing blood from infants, but it's on my to-do list. His medical concern isn't something that is an emergency. No. It's just something that we wanted to check to make sure that he's doing okay, which we kind of feel like he is, but we just had some questions, so we're like, oh, let's check it out. So we still have some time, and we're gonna figure that out. But I was thinking about El Machete. Recommended that we go into Querétaro to the hospitals, and they probably have more experience in their labs.
Yeah, I think we should try that.
Yeah.
Instead of being in this small city.
Yeah, so if any of our viewers are from Querétaro and have any experience with the hospitals there or any labs that you would recommend, please let us know, because we are looking. Also, we're looking for a pediatric dentist that is a little bit more on the natural side of the medical field, if possible. So I know that we do have viewers from Querétaro, so please, if you can recommend anything, we would really appreciate it. Thank you for asking, Fernando. Maribel, saludos from Chicago.
Maribel.
Ajá.
Oh, saludos, Maribel.
Maribel, thank you for joining us.
Gracias por acompañarnos.
Sí. En Mala por Eleción. Hola, saludos.
Hola, saludos.
Hola, thanks for joining us, Mala. Where are you from? If you want to share.
¿De dónde eres, Mala?
Sí.
Si quieres compartir.
Sí. And Nina, hey guys, how are you doing? We are doing good. Hey, Nina.
Hi, Nina.
Long time no see. You know, Paloma is going to Minnesota. She has, her plane ticket was scheduled for the 7th or the 6th, something like that. It's in my email. And Palomita is going back to Minnesota for the summer, so maybe you guys can connect with the girls or something. That would be nice. I miss you too. Miss you. So yeah, today we wanted to do a live and mostly just chit chat with everybody. But if there's no new comments coming in, we wanted to also talk about some tips for building homes here in Guanajuato, Mexico. So we made a little list because we really had to think about it, but we'd like to share some of that today if anybody is interested. I know that we have some viewers from Canada and Australia that are really interested in that. I've been receiving a lot of questions online, been chatting with some people in Messenger, and it's a hot topic right now. What's life like here? And we love to share. We really enjoy this community. I don't know if you want to say that in Espanol. It's a mouthful. But maybe just share what we're going to talk about in Espanol.
Sí. What is it?
Construction tips in Mexico.
Construcción tips en México.
Sí.
Es de lo que vamos a hablar hoy.
Sí. Yeah. So if anybody has any questions about construction or any of our experiences so far, or really anything, we love chatting with you guys.
Sí, si alguien tiene preguntas de construcción o cualquier cosa, nos pueden hacer la pregunta y pues con gusto les contestamos, para eso estamos aquí.
Yes. And if you'd quick give the video, the live a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it.
Sí, si nos dan los deditos para arriba, por favor, les agradeceríamos mucho.
Nina says we would love to see her. That's great. I bet she'd love to hang out with you guys too for a day or something. Fernando said something and then took it back. I missed it. So, if anybody doesn't have any questions, let's chit chat about some of our experiences and what we've learned. Should we? See? How about you guys? See? Okay. Number one. No, I know how to say that.
Número uno.
See? Construction tips in Mexico. Número uno. Only pay up to 60% of a contract until the work is completely done and ready.
Nada más, dice que nada más hay que pagar el 60%
Sí.
de lo que cuesta el material hasta que el producto que pides en construcción esté terminado.
See, and a lot of these recommendations, I'm sure, are good all over the world. If you're constructing in the United States or here in Mexico, I think it's a general rule to not just go and pay somebody the full amount and expect them to be 100% honest because you are honest. That isn't always the case. Oh, I was just looking outside. That's our dog. If anybody can, I'm sure you can hear that. Sorry. Thor?
He's trying to get out.
Oh, Fernando, I rarely catch the lives. However, I never miss the videos. Thanks, Fernando. And I'm glad you could catch this live. We tried to do it a little bit later because we wanted a different time. And we know that some of you are on until later. So I'm so glad. So yeah, never pay more than 60%. So we contracted the windows and the doors of the house to a woodworker here in town that we do not have any experience with. And that was already kind of like a high anxiety, I hope this goes okay. But he looked like he had a lot of jobs. He asked for like 60% deposit and has only produced not even 2 of the doors yet. And was asking for more money. And so we had to decline and say no, because you kind of want to give them that incentive to finish the job so that they can get the rest of their money. I don't know how these tradesmen work in Minnesota, but here in Mexico, they take money and they start a job, and they a lot of times use the money that you give them to finish their previous job. So keeping some of that money in your hands until they're complete gives them an incentive to find money in other places. Finish your job so that then you can pay them the rest and receive your finished product. ¿Sí? ¿You want to explain in español?
Sí, contratamos aquí a una carpintería aquí que es de aquí de la ciudad. Y nos pidió el 60% y algunas de las veces que ellos lo que están pidiendo es eso porque pues es lo que piden normalmente, ¿verdad? Pero no le den más del 60, y hay veces que como ellos tienen trabajos atrasados que deben de terminar y entonces no tienen el dinero, ¿verdad? Entonces ese dinero casi lo están usando para terminar el otro trabajo en lo que empiezan con el otro trabajo. Vamos a acabar 2 meses con él y apenas nos va a entregar el sábado, fue lo que nos comentó él, que nos va a entregar 2 puertas. Entonces nos faltan las ventanas y ya se le acaba el plazo y entonces todavía no nos entrega, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Y pues hay veces que
Pues
sí, hoy de hecho fuimos a ver y nos vimos las puertas, pues sí, ya una ya la tiene terminada y la otra ya casi la termina y dice pues para el sábado, ¿verdad? Y pues me pidió un poco más, me dijo si no traía un dinero que le diera nada más. Y pues yo pues lo tuve que eliminar ahí. Sí. Porque pues sí, como dice ella, pueden encontrar dinero en otro lado también. Entonces ahorita pues es lo que está contando recursos para acabar nuestro trabajo, porque ese dinero que yo le di, ese ya lo usó en el trabajo atrasado que él tenía.
So if anybody was wondering about the prices for our windows and doors, we have our front door and then we have our garage door, and then we have a large window in front of the house, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other windows, and these are all being custom built. No?
Sí.
Something like that. 4 or 5.
5.
5. Okay, so these are all being custom built, handmade. He just came in and measured all of the holes in the walls and is going to create these beautiful windows and doors. He gave us the price at 38,000 pesos for everything in wood, and that's about $1,900. So if anybody's curious what that is like, we found out that you can get aluminum windows, and they are much more expensive.
More expensive.
See, but they probably don't have a lot of maintenance and probably last a little bit longer. Our wood doors and our wood windows are going to have to be re-oiled every couple of years. To protect from the water and stuff. So we went with wood because I really like the style of the cabanitas with the sillad and the wood. And it was more affordable too.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to go get her? She can come in and say hello. You hear May out there. Hey, Maria, ¿cómo va la casa? Erasmo's gonna have to answer that one. Veronica, hello from New Mexico. Hola. Huh? Vente. Vente para acá. It's getting a little late for the little ones. They want to snuggle mom. Say hola. No, you don't want to say hola? Okay, you're in here. Maria, ¿cómo va la casa?
¿Cómo va la casa? How the house is going? Vamos muy bien, María, gracias a Dios. Sí, ya casi acabamos la fina en los aplanados y en el techo. Yo pienso que por ahí como para mañana a la tarde o más tardar el viernes en la mañana acabamos lo que es la fina ya para empezar lo del piso. Y vamos muy bien, gracias a Dios. Gracias por preguntar.
Ajá. José Pérez, saludos, tengo 15 años.
Sí, 15 años que no iba al rancho de San Felipe. Guanajuato, pero un día. He has 15 years that he haven't been back to San Felipe, Guanajuato.
San Felipe, Guanajuato. Okay. I bet he misses it.
Sí. ¿Le extrañas San Felipe, Guanajuato?
Sí.
¿Cuál es his name?
José.
José.
Ajá. Say thanks for joining us.
Gracias por acompañarnos, José.
Sí, gracias. A lot of people from Guanajuato. Lynn, saludos de Tennessee. Mi esposo es de Guanajuato. Lynn. Thanks for joining us from Tennessee. And her spouse is from Guanajuato.
Esposo.
Nice. Lots of people from Guanajuato. I love it.
Mucha gente por Guanajuato dice que me gusta mucho que...
Sí, and Guanajuato is so big.
Sí.
It is.
Guanajuato es grande.
It is one of the biggest states in Mexico, I believe. Sí. Jesus. Hi from Tijuana. Take care. Thanks, Jesus. Thanks for joining us. Hola. We are taking care. I hope you take care as well. Veronica Flores, gorgeous daughter. Gracias.
Gracias.
It feels like she was outside playing. She's like really hot right now. Maria, where is the baby? Palomita has him. He just woke up from his nap, so they're snuggling and spending time together. Thanks for asking, Maria. All right. So, yeah, that was one construction tip that we had to learn.
Yeah.
But we figured it out. How is Erasmo doing after the lab fail? He is doing really good, Manuel. Thank you for asking.
Gracias, Manuel.
See, he's doing good. I don't think that he remembers what was going on or what happened. And we still have yet to find a lab that can help with infants or has a lot more experience. So, thank you for asking. He's doing great. See here. There it is. Felicidades, amigos. Saludos de West Virginia. And what's his name? Soy El Frank. Thanks for joining us.
Gracias por acompañarnos.
Sí,
Soy
from
el
where?
Frank
West
from
Virginia.
Virginia, West Virginia.
Very
Sí.
nice. Lynn, me gustaría.
Regresar a México a construir una como ustedes. Dice de Lane, say that he would like to come back to Mexico and make a house like us.
Yes, Lynn.
Sí.
Tell her.
Estaría bien.
Sí.
Sí,
Tell her we recommend.
la recomendamos.
Lynn. Sí. In what state? In Guanajuato?
¿En qué parte estás aquí en México, Len?
Sí. Did you hear about the mass shooting in Texas? Yes, Veronica, we did hear about that, and we are very, very sad today and mourning for the families that affected. What a tragedy. That is absolutely horrible. And we've been praying for those families and their mourning, and we've been through a little bit of tragedy ourselves, nothing comparable. I'm not saying that, but I'm sure they're all just in shock as we all are. It's going to be a long, long road to recovery, and I hope they receive justice for that. Manuel, I like when you call him Erasmillo. My father calls me
Manuelillo.
Oh, Manuelillo, I love that. That is so cute. Yes, Erasmillo. He's my baby.
Len said from Guanajuato.
Sí, Guanajuato.
Pasamos 5 años en Huatulco,
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
Is that OX? Is that Oaxaca
OX es Oaxaca.
or something? Okay. Sí, yeah, Guanajuato.
Sí.
I like Guanajuato because there's not a lot of bugs and it doesn't get as hot as on the coast. I'm not a big ocean person.
There is Rebecca said that she's from Guanajuato too. Mucho gusto.
Sí,
There is Rebecca.
Sí. What part of Guanajuato? Sí, Oaxaca. Okay.
Sí, Oaxaca.
So pasamos 5 años.
So they've been the past 5 years in Oaxaca.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So, I have a question for Lynn. Will you ask her in Espanol?
Sí.
She's been in both Guanajuato and Oaxaca. Which one's her favorite?
Len, has estado en Oaxaca y en Guanajuato. ¿Cuál es tu estado pues, favorito?
Favorito, sí.
Si es Guanajuato, es Oaxaca.
And why?
¿En por qué?
Sí. I'm really curious because I want to go to Oaxaca too. Michoacán and Oaxaca are like the 2 states that I want to go to.
Sí, dice que quiere ir a Guanajuato, a Oaxaca en Michoacán, las que quiere ir
Sí.
de más.
Yeah. So I'm just curious, which one should we go to first? Chelsea, hi guys. I don't think I'll be able to stay. I have a class that's about to start, but I just wanted to pop in. Maybe they won't show. Thanks for joining us, Chelsea. Have a good class.
Thank you, Josie.
Yes, so nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Chelsea. Veronica, my husband is from Parral, Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Is that close to you guys?
No,
It's far away.
it's far away.
See, Chihuahua is
Chihuahua.
is north. Sí,
No.
is that norte?
Mommy, I'm a cat. Not a cat.
Oh, you want to watch Monster House?
Yeah.
Okay. See, Chihuahua,
Chihuahua's far
sí.
away.
It's far.
My
Yeah.
house. My dad.
And I think it's kind of like Arizona up there. It's dry
Arizona.
and a little bit more desert-like than Guanajuato. I don't know.
Chihuahua is by Ciudad Juárez, somewhere over there. Or?
See, I believe so.
Yeah, it is. It's really hot over there.
Yeah.
It's like Arizona over there.
How cat?
Yeah.
How
Okay.
cat?
Cold?
Cat.
You cold?
You cold?
Cat.
We're finally getting some
Yeah,
cool.
cat. Cat.
Oh.
No cat outside.
Thanks for
Hola,
joining
Osai.
us, Veronica.
Cut. My cut. I said.
Lynn,
Sí,
prefiero
Hace
Guanajuato
frío.
porque todo
Cut.
es
Yeah.
más barato.
Cut.
Ujú.
Ah, pero
Guanajuato porque todo es más barato.
dice de he prefer being in Guanajuato because everything is more cheap.
Oh,
Sí.
okay. Okay. Barato. Okay.
Barato es cheap.
Okay.
Ujú.
Good to know. Thanks for sharing. ¿Me say that en español, pa? To Lynn?
Es bonito saber, gracias por compartir.
Sí.
Sí.
Ujú.
No,
Vaya.
no hemos tenido la oportunidad de ir a León, Guanajuato, allá donde hacen los zapatos. Parece que también he escuchado Lynn, que allí en León, Guanajuato es barato el zapato. Sí, aquí hay muchos zapateros que van allá.
Tourist area. Ah, okay.
Acapulco, so it's like the ocean
Oh, so that one might be nice to go for a vacation.
for vacation.
See? Veronica, baby girl is talkative. She's cute. Does she speak English and Spanish? She speaks English and a little bit of
She
Spanish.
understands a lot of Spanish.
And she understands a lot of Spanish. Erasmo talks to her in Spanish and she knows everything. Like, come sit down, to go get that.
Y eat
Lots of
your
things.
taco.
Mm-hmm. See. Very, very good. Right? Are you learning Espanol? See? 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 I love all the questions and the chatting. That's really nice. So more, if anybody has anything. I love to chat. Erasmo's always over here really quiet. Lynn, I am fluent in Spanish, so you can talk in either English or Spanish. Nice.
Wow.
Lynn, she
Lynn.
knows Espanol and English.
Wow.
See, I wish I did. Very, very good. So, should we move on to number 2? Our second construction tip for building here in Mexico.
Sí.
See, do you want to say it in Espanol first? This is
Read
what
it.
you do every day. En español.
Una de la número 2 que tenemos es de que hay que supervisar el trabajo, porque si no supervisa uno el trabajo, se trae uno gente a trabajar constantemente viendo que estén trabajando para que se pongan a trabajar, si no nomás están cotorreando, chit-chatting.
See.
Sí.
I'll say in English.
Sí.
The second tip is there has to be a supervisor on site that's going to the job site every day to make sure that work is getting done, or the construction workers will really go really slow or stop or take super long breaks. And I understand the Mexican culture, it's chill, no hurry. But they are getting paid. If you hire construction workers, they are getting paid to do a job. So Erasmo's out there every day just making sure that things are getting done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we highly recommend if anybody wants to build in Mexico that you have someone here doing that for you.
Sí.
Usually family, yeah.
Sí, un familiar, tu hermano, o hasta tu tío va,
Sí.
que esté a cargo de la obra para que él esté siempre ahí constantemente, porque hay veces que pueden hacerlo, si traes 2 albañiles, por ejemplo, pueden hacer una cosa, la misma cosa pero diferente, pero hay veces que lo quieren hacer juntos,
Okay.
entonces o quieren actuar como chalanes, como ayudantes, entonces pues también no está bien. Sometimes when you have construction workers, like they have the knowledge,
Yep.
they want to act like a helper and not
Yes.
like and still getting paid by
Yeah.
being a construction worker, not a
Sí.
helper.
Yeah, we kind of came across that. I'll just explain in English real quick. So we have 2 construction workers that get paid a construction worker's pay, okay? And then we have helpers that are construction worker helpers. And they get paid significantly less because they don't have the skills that the construction workers have. So with 2 construction workers, they should both be doing construction work jobs.
Sí.
Separately doing their own construction work, and Erasmo has been filling in as our helper because our other helper left. So They will try and come together, and one will be a construction worker and the other one will be the helper. And Erasmo has to keep reminding him, I'm here, I'll be the helper. Can you please go do construction work? They get paid really, really well to do the construction work. So, it's just supervising. See, typical supervising stuff if anybody has any experience in that. So that's just an example. We had another comment. Manuel, I'm from Zacatecas, but I live in Chicago. 3 years ago, we visited Minneapolis, St. Paul, Mall of America. Ah, yes. You're bringing back memories, Manuel. I hope you're doing well in Chicago. Yes, the Mall of America. That's fun. Fun stuff right there.
That's fun stuff right there.
Yeah, it is. We went obviously a few times because we were in Minnesota. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure you did. Jesus, are you renting now? Yes, we are renting right now. Great question. Thank you, Jesus. This is one of our bedrooms in the house that we're renting. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. And it's a pretty large house with a little tiny patio. And if anybody's interested here in a rural area, in a rural town in Mexico, this goes for how much again? $7,000.
So like $350.
See, so 7,000 pesos. And we've even found that's a little expensive.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah.
For our area, still. So just to kind of give you an idea, we are renting. But you see these beautiful closets back here? We definitely stole this idea for the new house. I love that. Someone said that they're called California closets.
California closets?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we are going to have this exact same thing in our bedroom.
Sí.
Yeah. Gaia. Go. Where do you want Mama to go? You don't know? Oh, I thought the kids were playing with the neighbors. You want to go ask Paloma to go play with friends? Okay. Cuidado. Okay. Shoes? Okay. I'll help you. All right. Jose Castillo. Aquí en Minnesota está... what's the matter? What's the matter, hija? Yeah, you have to go and see if they want to play with the neighbors. You don't have to cry. It's okay. You want to hurry and run? Well, be careful so you don't fall down. Can you help her find the girl spot? And tell them, just in case you can't explain it. Aquí in Minnesota. Jose, when Erasmo comes back, I'll have him read your comment in Espanol, because mi Piquito habla español. Did I say that right? But he'll be back in un momento, Jose. Or no, Joe. I understand you're in Minnesota, but that's it. So yeah, that's been our experience. We did have a question, how long have we been building here in Mexico? And we've actually only been building for 1 year. We've been here for 2. We started construction after our first year of living here, and we've been building for a total of 1 year. So everything that you're seeing in the videos has only happened in the last year, which to me, it's been moving pretty fast. I have heard quite a few people say that it takes a really long time to build a home in Mexico, but I really think that that has a lot to do with the money to build the home, and not so much it takes forever to build in Mexico. I don't see that. It doesn't take forever if you have the finances to put into the home. So in about a week and a half, we're going to stop building because our savings for the house is dwindled, and we're just going to move in. And the house is not finished by any means. We're going to continue working on the house. We won't have a kitchen. So that'll all just come in its own time. But it's really great because there's no mortgage, there's no rent. We are not complaining at all. I'm not. It's okay. I love to grill outside. I can set up a tub where we can do dishes. I am so chill and relaxed and ready. It's totally fine. Yes. Jos asked something, I believe.
Yo
Aquí en Minnesota.
está a 55 y mucha lluvia. So, yo sé en Minnesota es right now 55 and a lot of rain.
Oh, in Minnesota.
Sí.
Nice. That's
Qué
sweatshirt
bonito.
weather. See?
Es gua-
Sweatshirt weather.
Es sudadera, clima de sudadera.
I like
Dice-
that.
Dice que le gusta.
See, I miss it.
Sí, dice que lo extraña.
And that's the kind of temperature where the kids are like, can we go in our swimsuits and run in the rain? And we're like, sure, why not?
Es cuando los niños preguntan que quieren ir a jugar en el agua cuando con su traje de baño o
See?
sí.
Yeah, it's very nice. You got me a little jealous, Joe.
Dice que le
Let's see. But if I log out, then I'm not going to see the comments that people just said. See, it's gone. No. Oh, man. What do I do?
oh, there you
Okay.
go, we went back.
I think so. I think it's working. Now, where's the comments, Claudia? No? Bummer. Okay, let's see if I can try this again. I'm trying to find the comments on my phone. Let's see. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay.
There's the comment.
Okay, Lynn says it's working again. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't picking my nose or something. No. Sorry about that, everybody. I switched to my cell phone's data instead of using the Wi-Fi. Okay. Yes, Chelsea, it's already been 1 year since we've been building the house. Crazy, huh? I think it's loud out there. I'm going to shut the window. Already 1 year. Lynn, I'm so excited for you all. It was beautiful. I can't wait to see what you do with it over the next few years. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn.
See, you're so sweet. I know it's going to be an adventure for sure. Definitely working on it, and yeah, maybe one day it'll be complete. Do you guys follow Lagoritos channel on YouTube, Candace and Fidel? They're also building their dream home in Puebla. We are,
Yeah,
we do.
we are follow.
Yes, we follow them on YouTube and TikTok. Just a great family. So much good information, and she's a good entertainer too. Yeah. Gary, hello. What is the lot size and square footage of your new home? What are your plans for the yard? So we want to have a little bit of yard, well, quite a bit of yard for a patio, and then the rest of it is going to be a garden.
Huge garden.
Huge garden. And then the field is going to be a pumpkin patch this year, and I don't know what next year. We'll see how the pumpkin patch goes. So that's our plans. We'd love to have a patio and some yard space where we're going to grow an orchard. We already have our first lime tree from our 1 year anniversary. And then we're going to plant a whole bunch more fruit trees, and then just a huge garden. I can't wait. That's my love language. Yeah, garden. What? Oh, the size and square footage of our new house. So we had that figured out, but in meters, didn't we? And I don't. Wasn't it 1,900?
1,900 square meters. Square feet.
A square feet.
Yeah.
So we did translate it from meters to feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
1,900 square feet.
So the first floor, the floor that we have done so far, 1,900 square feet. Yeah. And we are a family size of 7. That's living here in Mexico.
See?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yusuf Somar just wanted to say hi from California. Hello. I hope I caught you in time.
Hello.
We were having some internet connection issues. Sorry about that. Thanks for joining us. Yusuf, Solo is near Irapuato.
Abasolo is nearby
Oh.
Irapuato, no?
Okay. Are you from Abasalo or Irapuato? I really want to go to Irapuato. I see
Irapuato.
see a lot of people are posting selfies and stuff in there with like strawberries. Fresh strawberries. We should plant strawberries.
So Irapuato is close neighbor with Guanajuato City,
See.
or it's far away?
No, I think it's close.
Yeah.
I've been looking at it on the map, kind of stalking it.
So there's kind of like neighbors.
See. So if you haven't already, quick give the live a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. It recommends to other people. But let's talk about our third construction tips in Mexico. Number 3, make contracts clear and have witnesses if possible. There is no small claims court. Well, there you go. So make sure that your contracts are clear. I'm sure this is the same for if you're building a home anywhere in the world. Make sure that your contracts are clear and have witnesses. Do you want to go see me? Downstairs?
Office?
I think. Is the tablet?
The tablet?
See who is Pa?
No, that's my dad.
Oh, lo siento.
No, it's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
He totally
Sorry,
can,
Rosmo's
do
phone
answer.
called and I thought it was somebody else that it was. I don't use his phone. So make sure the contracts are clear and that you have witnesses. This really helped us with the sealing of the SIAD in the house because we had hired a well-known person in our community to come and seal the SIAD. And he's worked with the Erasmus family on many other jobs, and he agreed that he was going to do something. He was going to clean the SIAD, and he was going to seal it. And he said that around all of our construction workers, and they agreed on a price. And then when he came to do it, he didn't clean the SIAD. He was just spraying it with a seal. And by cleaning, we meant we had chunks of cement all over the SIAD, and it wasn't being cleaned off. And he was spraying the seal, which made the cement stick even more to the SIAD. So having the construction workers as witnesses to the verbal contract was really, really helpful because it made him, I think, feel even more like, okay, yes, I did say that I was going to clean it and right what he had done wrong. Does that make sense? It should. See? So that's just really something that we are really trying to do more often here is okay.
No?
Okay. Is have more, because a lot of the work here is done on verbal contracts, unfortunately. I think the only written contract that you have is with the windows and doors guy.
Windows and doors, yeah.
See? It's just how things are done here. So when you're doing a verbal contract with somebody, to have witnesses around is really, really helpful. We have found.
Sí.
See? You want to say that in español?
Sí,
To have
uno de los
witnesses?
tener testigos de los contratos que haga uno y que estén bien al 100, porque pues hay veces que van a hacer el trabajo como ella estaba explicando, como lo del sillar, que ya al último día dice, no, pues yo no dije eso, o qué sé yo. Entonces si uno tiene un testigo que dice, no, pues yo lo escuché que dijo que te iba a limpiar el sillar al 100%, y pues eso se iba a hacer. Entonces, como él nos llegó hace el lunes llegó y llegó y con su máquina de sprayar y a echarle el sello al sillar y había partes en el sillar que tenía todavía cemento, y entonces ya ahorita tiene el sello, y entonces ya como le quitamos el cemento, sino que tenemos que que quitar el sello y había unas partes en el
Ujú.
sillar que no estaban ni escobiado ni nada. Eso, el sillar se tiene que limpiar y escobiar para que esté, para que quede bien selladito.
Yeah.
Sí,
So it's just a safety measure where everybody can stay honest, basically.
sí, esta es una forma de estar bien seguro para y protegido también para mantener esto bien que se quede bien en serio.
Mike
Y
Jones, he says, no wonder houses in Mexico look half done with brick walls. Yes, I see a lot of houses here that are half done. It's very, very common. They're slow going. Someone just mentioned that. Jesus, here in Mexico, you build as you get money, not like the US where you go into debt and build the whole house in one shot. Very, very correct, Jesus. I'm sure you know. And we're learning that you don't take out a loan to build. I don't know anybody that's done that. Everybody builds with cash. And so if you don't have enough cash to finish your house, then it sits there for a while. And unfortunately, we've seen a lot of homes sitting. Yeah,
ya,
a lot of homes sitting.
hay muchas casas que están sin terminar y
Yeah.
es por lo mismo como dice mi esposa, dice pues es que no hay en un lugar que pues nadie tenga, que vaya a sacar un préstamo y que acabe la casa de volada.
See,
No, aquí es despacio.
we actually had
Sí.
in our little community, we have our neighbors that are in Minnesota right now doing construction, and they actually got hurt, fell off the roof, broke legs, and they were right in the middle of building their homes here. So unfortunately, they are not building anymore. Do you want to answer that? And then I'll just finish. So that's been really, really sad. Huh? Huh? Will you take it out there? Please?
Sí, buenas tardes.
Otherwise, there's just going to be a lot of background noise. I don't mean to kick him out. Get out of here. No. He'll be right back, I'm sure. His family might even be watching our live and wants to get a hold of him for something. I don't know. So, yes, it's been really unfortunate with our neighbors. Their homes were looking really beautiful, and one of them, it actually happened to two just recently, and one of them was really, really young, and he just went to Minnesota and he started roofing, and with no experience, and he fell off the roof and is now injured pretty bad. So yeah, I'll just move on since Erasmo is gone. There is, another thing, there's no small claims court here. So if you make a deal with someone to do a job and you pay them and they don't come out and do it, there's not a whole lot that can be done here about it. Really nothing. So do as much as you can to pay as little upfront as possible, making sure that the job is complete, and then paying when that happens. So the fourth construction tip that we have, everything is underestimated, especially time. I'm not just talking money. Time. And that's probably because Mexico is so chill and relaxed and so easygoing. You know, there's no rush to really do a lot. But we have experience with a lot of our tradesmen and a lot of the construction workers that have been helping us build our home, that the time has been underestimated a lot. So always remember that. If you're building here in Mexico, they say that it's going to be done in 2 months. Don't expect it to be done in 2 months. Expect it to be done in 3 months, or instead of 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Give them extra time. They probably have great intentions to get it done in that time, but it just, for us in our experience, it hasn't happened. So just make room for extra time. As far as money and finances go, all of the quotes that we have received on all of the work that's been done, or the bids, have all been the same at the end of the construction. So just like mechanics, they're always fall behind. See, Jesus, probably, yes, all over the world. It's just Chelsea, when are you getting the windows and doors installed? Thank you for asking that. Right before we move in. So he has 2 of our doors that are supposed to be done and installed on Saturday. I'm so excited. We went to go and check them out today, and they're absolutely beautiful. You know, I thought this was really neat, and I wanted to share. Do you know what he's sealing them with? Car oil. Genius. I think it's genius. Way less expensive and does the exact same job. So I guess that's really typical here. And he asked us if we wanted a darker look or a lighter look on the doors, and we wanted a lighter white pine look. So he's going to use new car oil, but if you want like a darker rustic look, they use used car oil, and they seal the door with the oil that way so that the water doesn't penetrate and get in, and then it just gives it a more older look. But I just think Mexicans are so genius in that way. They use things that others wouldn't even imagine, and they have a wonderful purpose. I just think that's so neat. I had to share. So we went and bought our locks, our handles, and everything, and he's going to have them ready to install for us, he said, by Saturday. So there we go with the Mexican style of life. It might be Monday or Tuesday, but still, they're coming. And then the windows shortly after that. As soon as we get the windows and doors, we're moving in. If we're missing a couple windows in a week and a half, we're still moving in. We'll just plastic them off or something and wait until he finishes, because we told our landlords that we're going to be out of here. They gave us an extra month in, or an extra week into June to get all of our stuff out. So no matter what the house looks like, we're moving in. Yeah, I miss my partner. He's not here. Maybe it was an important phone call. I hope he comes back soon. Let me see here. And he took his phone. I love that you can build as you have the money here. Yes, I do too, Chelsea. Isn't that nice? There's no judgment here, like there is in Minnesota. Like if we were living in Minnesota in a house that was missing a couple windows and was plastic off, I don't know, everybody would think that, I don't know, like we're poor or, I don't know, like suffering, or our kids would be suffering, or it's not adequate to live like that. And I mean, we've done long-term camping. We've camped out for like 2 weeks at a time, so it's pretty much the same thing while we're waiting for the windows to come in. Here, it's not odd, it's not bad, it's not any of those negative things. So Chelsea's right. That's something that I really like about Mexico too. The standards are more realistic here to what life I believe should be like. I don't want to go into debt to do all of this. I will just do what we can, and we'll just live with that, and it's okay. We're not suffering, you know? Good point, Chelsea. Thank you. So, number 4. No, I already said that one. Our last one for this video today, number 5. Everyone says they can do the job, but some can't. So just beware. I totally get it that people might want the job, they might need the income, so they say, oh yeah, I can come and do that for you, I can dig that for you, or I can build that for you, but they either don't have a lot of the materials that's necessary, or they don't have the experience that's needed. So just be careful with that here. Hola, Erasmo and family. Is Erasmo an architect? Is your home Minnesota style? Ah, thanks for asking. So Erasmo is not an architect. He is not a construction worker. In Minnesota, he worked at a factory for a lot of his adult life in Minnesota, building stone masonry blocks. And then he did some landscaping part-time because he always had like 2 or 3 jobs. He was always an amazing provider for our family. He did landscaping. He worked at an inflatables company where he worked events, large events like Joyful Noise in Minnesota, that Christian concert. He did that with Magic Bounce Inflatables. Gosh, I'm telling them all the side jobs that you've done.
The side jobs, a lot of side jobs.
Yes, he's always been the provider, always been the go make the money, and been taking care of us. So here, it's been a little bit difficult with that aspect because he's so used to being able to do that. And I think that he really gets a lot of joy in his heart for us always telling you how much we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And saying he's such a hard worker, and that really gave him the motivation to do all of that in Minnesota. And here there's not a lot of access for him to do that kind of work. Our home is not Minnesota style.
No,
It's Mexico style.
Mexico style.
If you know anything about Mexico architecture, there's many different styles of homes, but ours is the cabanita
Cabañita. Cabaña.
Cabana style home with the cedar block and the wood windows. So if you're curious and want to look into it, you just type it in Google and you will see examples of what we're going for. And we were really kind of thinking about what we wanted too. We really liked the ranchero, what's it called? The ranch style homes, the big haciendas.
Haciendas.
See, that style was really pretty too,
Sí.
but a lot more expensive. So yeah, with the
Cabañas.
style, that's what we're going for. Let me turn on Erasmo's phone. When are
Push
you?
play.
Oh, okay. Everything okay on the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There was one more comment or a couple more comments I wanted to
more
talk
comments?
about. Yes, but I was just telling the fifth tip. Will you say in Espanol? Everyone says they can do something, but not everybody can.
Sí, la número 5 es de que cuando va a hacer un trabajo uno y anda preguntando uno, todos dicen, no, yo lo puedo hacer. Yo puedo hacer ese trabajo que tú me dices, pero al momento de hacer el trabajo no pueden hacerlo. Sí, ese es el otro.
Ujú.
Así como muchos se declaran albañiles, ¿verdad? Pero ya a la hora de hacer el trabajo, pues ¿cómo lo hago?
Ujú.
O lo que sea, o ya le midíme a la calle, o cualquier cosa.
And sometimes I was saying it's access to the tools that they don't have, but they try and use other things. Or sometimes it's just knowledge. They think it's easy so they can do it, but then when you go to do it, it's really not as easy
No, ya.
as you think.
Piensan como usar las herramientas, y si no hay esa herramienta, pues intentan usar otra herramienta diferente. O el
Ujú.
pensamiento desde que, pues se me hace fácil, por decir, hacer esta ventana, por ejemplo.
Sí.
Y ya cuando llegan al momento que van a emboquillar o qué sé yo, pues es que no sé cómo hacerle aquí.
Yeah.
O tengo un ejemplo, cuando andábamos haciendo la casa, las ventanas las queríamos hacer de medio, no arco, pero así nomás que se mirara así, pues la ventana que no diera mucho 45, ¿va? Que diera bien poquito para que fuera como tipo arco. Y entonces yo traía al albañil de antes, le dije, no, tú sabes hacer estas ventanas. No, sí, yo las sé hacer, yo se las sé hacer. Entonces ya cuando llegamos al momento de que íbamos a hacer las ventanas, y él ya me dijo, no, dice, pues podemos hacer estas, dice que era una 45. Entonces casi se ve como si fuera una escuadra, pero no cuadrada, sino que tenía las esquinas. Y entonces le dije, no, le digo, es que yo no quiero de esa, quiero de la otra. Le digo que casi es arco, pero no es arco. No, dice, pues en realidad yo esas no las sé hacer, pero ya entonces ya cuando ya me dijo él a mí, cuando ya habíamos llegado al momento de hacer las ventanas.
Sí.
Y entonces fue lo que a mí no me pareció. Entonces ya al último mejor decidimos hacer las ventanas cuadradas y no así de 45. Y es una de las formas cuando dicen los albañiles que saben hacer las cosas, pero al momento, entonces a mí me sirvió a mí de eso, de experiencia.
Mhm.
There's have that with experience with the
Yeah.
rather construction worker when
Sí.
we asking about the windows.
Sí.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understood most of it. So,
that's the experience that I have. Is why
yeah.
we put the question there, or the comment,
The 5 tips.
the 5 tips.
Yeah.
That's why we put the 5 tips there. because they happen to us.
Yes.
It's not because we wanna say bad things
No.
or throw it up there. No,
No.
it's because they happen to us.
Yeah, we want to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to act like it's a fairy tale over here and building
No.
is just this wonderful, peaceful journey. It's not. We're grateful. But it's been a little rough in some things, I'm sure you can imagine. Tony, how much in dollars would it cost, more or less, about, to build a new home in Mexico, 3 bedrooms? Well, that's a really good question because we're building our 3 bedrooms, 1 full bathroom, 1 half bathroom, and with everything that you've seen so far, including doors and windows, the septic tank, half of a garage, we already have the foundation and 2 of the walls. We've spent about $40,000.
40,000.
US dollars so far. So if we would have taken the money that we have spent on the garage, if you want a home that's 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bath with no garage, we could easily already be in and completed all of our goals, for sure, with that 40,000. So, but that doesn't include a kitchen. You know, we don't have any of the cupboards,
no closets,
or any of that, no closets,
no
and no interior doors.
Mm-hmm.
So with $40,000, you could easily build 1,900 square foot 3 bedroom home for bump it up to 45,000 if you need another 5,000 or maybe even 50,000 depending on how fancy you wanted things. Our archways are square. We don't have any fancy work done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that helps, Tony. $40,000 if you want a kitchen, $50,000. 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath. Jesus, that's why it's always good to ask to see any previous work they've done. Yes, we did that with the guy that we asked to paint and seal this yard. We went and seen some work that he had done, but he came and did a different quality work with us.
Yeah.
So you can definitely, ask to see their past work, but that doesn't mean that's what they're going to do to your house, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think they kind of look at people too, and not to be negative, but I think they kind of determine who they could possibly take advantage of or let things slip. Because maybe our standards are different than people with a higher income level.
Mm-hmm.
So they think that we might be okay with something that another family that has higher standards might not be okay with. So, and I get it too. He's trying to survive. He's trying to take care of his family, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to bring in jobs and do what he can do to provide. And, maybe we would have been okay with that, but we're not because that wasn't a part of our contract, our verbal contract. Lisina, Frank, I hope I'm saying that right. Lisina, hello from Arizona. Yay. I'm finally catching you live. I love your vlog and your house is coming along nicely. Thank you, Lisina. Muchas gracias. And I'm so glad that you could catch a live too. Woo. Speak slowly. Give us opportunity to learn English. Okay, Raul, I will speak slower. No problem. I know when I try and understand in Espanol, I wish that people would speak slower too. Jesus, do you own the land and how much is the square foot go for there? So we do own the land that the house is being built on, but we're not sure like an average price per square feet. We're still learning that, unless you've learned something that you haven't shared. We're still kind of figuring out how much the land is worth.
Figuring it out, yeah, but some people make comments and like not by the square foot, but by the square meter. Or a lot for you buy a lot for like the 10 by 20 lot. That'll be like 10 by 20 meters. That'll be its average there like 60 to 70 to 120 pesos. 120,000.
Yeah.
And some other lots is just like 1,000 square meter, but it has like everything that has electricity. Some of it don't have electricity,
Mhm.
and there's the ones that like for like 10 by 20, they'll be like 60 to 80,000 pesos.
And those are the ones that don't have
They don't have any
the
service.
utilities.
Utilities don't have any utilities. So if you wanna live there, you have to pull your electricity from what,
And
300 meters or 400 meters away, or a neighbor,
Or
Yeah.
get solar.
or get a solar panel for lights, electricity.
See?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Arturo, I like this guy. I think he's talking about you.
Oh, hola Arturo.
I like this guy too. El Machete, hola.
Hola Machete.
If you speak lowly, you should charge money for classes. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? We do teach in-person classes in English, but I'm not too comfortable teaching online. But yeah, that's funny. See. What else do we have? Did I miss anybody's comment? I think I might have a little bit up here, but let's see. Seraphin, will Erasmo throw a carnitas fiesta when he is done with the house?
Yes.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yes.
Yeah.
If anybody follows us on TikTok, Our Life in Guanajuato, we've been on a carnitas kick for a while. Carnitas and rajas, but yes,
Yeah.
he's gonna be cooking them. I wish your big carnitas pot was up here. We would show them.
Yeah, I can go and grab it.
You want to go grab
Yeah.
it? See?
I can go get my caso so you guys can see it.
He's all excited, so he's gonna bring it. It's like this big, huge pot for him to cook the carnitas. Hola, Rita. Thanks for joining us. Hola. I'm glad it's not too late for you to come on. So good to see you. Let me see if there's other comments. Everyone has different ideas and needs, and every region is different. Yes, Machete. Yes. And Seraphin, yes, we are going to have a big, huge, not big, huge, I guess, compared to Mexico, Mexicans' idea of partying, like Mexicans know how to party. I've been to some of the best parties that I've ever been to in my life here in Mexico. But we're going to have a pretty good party when we move in. Definitely. Jesus, can you say how much your daughter charges for English class? Yes, for in-person English classes with Paloma, she teaches kindergarten and first grade students, and she charges 100 pesos for 1 hour class. Here he comes. Look at that. Woo! Oh my goodness. Here, let me move the camera so they can see. There it is. Look at that. And how much money?
¿Cuánto?
6,800
pesos.
Look at that. There's gonna be some carnitas cooking in this baby really soon. You better believe it. Beautiful pot. And it's copper, right?
Yeah.
See? Very, very nice. You want to set it on the bed? It can be in the background. Hopefully it's not dirty. I'm sure it's fine. Carlota says, beautiful, Pa. See?
Thank you, Carlota.
Yeah, we just picked that up. Definitely going to be celebrating. Rita joined us. Want to say hola to Rita?
Hola, Rita.
And El Machete. Land has different prices and construction materials are different in every region. Yes, that is very true. Very true. It all depends. In our little ranch, it depends, like if the lot's next to the road, if the lot has utilities, and really, like if a seller knows that someone's desperate, they could easily charge more just because they know that, you know? Yeah. It's just how it goes here. So, Carlota, you see those big mussels she sent you?
Oh, thank you, Carlota.
See? I'm showing off. Is that his castle?
Sí,
See?
es mío.
See? Serafin?
Sí,
You want to
sí,
tell me this
Serafin.
one picked it up in español?
Sí, lo acabamos de comprar un par de semanas. Sí,
Yeah. It's gonna
sí.
be so nice. For anybody who doesn't know, Erasmo's family has been making carnitas for generations. Erasmo and his dad used to be pig farmers, and
Yeah.
they used to butcher hogs and make carnitas, migajos, mantequitas.
Mantequitas. One time we tried to make chicharrón.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so that's definitely knowledge in his family. El Machete in Leon, a house up to USA standards near commercial centers and transportation can cost $50,000.
De que te pongo una camiseta.
Do you want more?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay. El Machete says in Leon, houses can cost about $50,000 US.
50,000.
Uh-huh. Come see your hija. Thank you for sharing that, El Machete. That's good information. Let me see. Vente.
Ponte tu vestido.
Nothing.
The kids are celebrating with ice cream while mom's on live. Mom and Pa are upstairs. Let's have ice cream. See, Rita, you all are so sweet. Thanks for the shout out. Just home from work, exhausted. 7:23 p.m. here. Ah, yes. Well, relax and enjoy your evening. Definitely. You sound like a very busy lady. Carlota says, hola, baby doll. Want to say hola?
Sí, hola.
Tony, I'm so proud of you both. Congratulations on everything that you've done. I know it must be extra tough building your home while raising your kiddos, but you've made it possible. God loves you all. Aw, thank you so much, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Yes, I just want to sit in that
All
for
the
a second.
blessings.
Yes. Thank you. And thanks for acknowledging that and saying that. It's definitely hard with little ones, but we are so grateful that it's even possible. We could be renting forever, you know.
Whatever.
Yeah, we are definitely grateful, and we remind ourselves of that all the time. Today I did a lot of laying in bed and relaxing, just staring at the TV or at my phone and snuggling the babies, because it was just one of those days where we've done so much, been through so much, just have to take a day off, you know.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow when you're recharged, you go back at it. And Pa, he has been the strength for all of us a lot of the time.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah. On my days, probably because I'm tired, nursing too, and not getting a lot of sleep, I need more days off than he does. And he holds it up, holds the whole family up. I don't know where we'd be without him. El Machete, send them some money, tacaño. Send them some money, tacaño. What is tacaño?
Wow.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Mommy.
Right here.
Tacaño. Something Salmani tacaño, like he's saying like
Oh, like
somebody
money.
can send money.
Oh, okay.
Tacaño.
El Machete, thank you. You know, we're gonna be working on the kitchen next.
What?
Just put that out there. But no, we are fine. We have more than enough. We are blessed. You know, way more than we deserve. That's for sure. Because we are undeserving. Jesus, how long have you been paying rent? 2 years. We've been paying rent for 2 years, which I know is a waste. But you know, when we first got here, let me quick share something. When we first got here, his family was saying, you know, build, right away, build. And we didn't really know where we wanted to be. So why would we build if we weren't sure where we wanted to be?
Yeah.
It took us the first year of being here before we realized where we wanted to build, where we wanted to live, right?
Yeah.
And I suggest that for anybody who is considering moving down, Mexicans that want to come back to Mexico, make sure that you know where you're building. and if you're actually going to be happy there. Mexico's huge. Climates are completely different all over Mexico. People are different, accents are different, food is different. Make sure that you're really, really sure before you start building, because it's not. I'm going to come out as saying that I was really naive from Minnesota. I did travel all over the United States, but not much out of the country. I was really naive, and I just thought Mexico was gun shooting cowboys, tequila, ocean, banana trees, pina coladas and margaritas. I don't drink a lot, but I like to enjoy them on occasion. And all of Mexico is not like that. There's actually a huge part of Mexico that is not attached to the ocean. There's a big part of Mexico that's desert. There are cowboys, but not a lot. Maybe not a lot like there used to be, or maybe I'm just not thinking of real Mexico. See, so it's not always what you imagine it to be. And so we needed that first year to decide, did we want to be over in San Miguel de Allende, where there's a lot of expats and tourists, or did we want to be closer to his family? We haven't had any relationships with his family, so we didn't know were we going to get along, things going to be okay. Or there's big cities right over here like Querétaro. Did we want to be there because we have all the kids? So lots of things to consider before we wanted to start building and dumping all of our savings into building. All right. Mike Jones, Soup El Machete. Sup El Machete. Also he's saying hi.
Soup, yeah.
El Machete, I'm a cowboy. El Machete, que andas? El Machete coconut.
El Machete coconut.
See, so maybe he was referring to what I thought Mexico is like. There's just coconuts everywhere. I don't know. El Machete is a cowboy. That's awesome, El Machete. Hihi, te voy a bloquear. Hihi. Is he a joker? Is that what that means?
Joker. Yeah. El Machete que te voy a bloquear. He's gonna block him.
Oh, okay.
And then he's laughing.
Oh, okay. Funny. Yeah, that's awesome with El Machete. Jesus, I don't feel bad. I rented for 14 years till I built my house here in Tijuana. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it was 2 years. It was well needed. So, and your house is in Tijuana. It's hot over there.
Hot.
See, but closer to the ocean, which is nice. So when it gets hot, go swimming. And closer to the United States, if you can cross the border to do a little shopping or something, that would be nice. Does Erasmus family speak English as well? They do not speak English. They don't. And I don't speak Spanish. So there is very little of a relationship. Thanks for the shout out. Much love and prayers to you and your family. Are you going to keep this live up? Yes, I am, Lisina. I'm going to keep it up. And you are so welcome for the shout out. So welcome. Do you do videos? I'm going to click on yours and see if you do a YouTube channel. People in Mexico don't care about learning English. El Machete. No one speaks English in Mexico. El Machete, that's not true. So many people that I go up to and I try and spit out my Espanol and they're like, I want to practice my English. And I'm like, okay, let's try, especially in Querétaro. We have been shopping at the biggest mall in Mexico. What is it called?
Antea.
And we have been running into a lot of people that speak English, and the kids have been running into kids who speak English. From our experience, a lot of people speak English. So maybe it depends on where you are. Mm-hmm. Around here in Querétaro, it's pretty common. 70% of people from Tijuana speak English. There you go. Okay, Zeus. Machete, I have not found a single person who speaks English in Leon. Not a single person in Leon? Wow.
They're all hiding.
Yes. Or they're all traveling to Querétaro. His sister here. His sister here.
My sister, he said, you make me laugh.
Oh, okay. Well, you're making me laugh. Oh, this is good. Very, very good. Social girl, good evening, beautiful family. Hope baby Erasmo is feeling better. He is feeling better. Thank you so much, social girl. I appreciate that. He's doing really, really good. Thank you. Do you guys follow La Guarita? Yes. La Guarita 70. We do. On YouTube and on TikTok. And El Machete in Tijuana, everyone is an immigrant. Oh, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. Weren't we talking about going over there to live on the border for a little bit?
Yeah,
For like a month or
Tijuana.
something? See?
Yeah.
So, that's right over by California?
California.
Sí.
Yeah. San Diego.
Yeah. All this frustration deserves a tequila. Well, you want to pass it over? Is there a Little Caesar's pizza there? There is in Querétaro, which is about 45 minutes from us.
45 minutes, yeah.
We haven't actually been there though. Some places that we have been to from the States. What do we do? KFC?
KFC.
The other night. What else have we
Subway.
done? Subway. I really miss Subway. That was nice. Lots of Subways here. McDonald's. McDonald's doesn't taste the same as in the U.S., so we don't really do that much.
Either Burger King.
Burger
I
King.
think it's a Burger King.
We haven't tried it.
But
Have we?
we went to IHOP.
We did.
IHOP.
Yeah, and that was pretty similar, but yes.
I don't know, Burger King.
What have we liked? We've liked Costco's food court. That's really popular with us. Cheap pizzas for 199 pesos and real cheese, real pepperoni. So we were impressed with that. Yeah.
There's movies and Sundays. Just all the same.
Yeah, we really like Costco because it feels like we're back in Minnesota for a minute.
The food court is the same.
Yeah.
The tables.
Yep.
Everything.
Except Mexico has churros. I don't think Minnesota has churros unless they're new. Yeah. But otherwise, it's the same. See? With all the delicious food in Mexico, who wants pizza? Right? You know what? The gorditas and the sopes have been really, really good here.
The carnitas tacos.
And the carnitas and the caldos. Yes, Mexican food is so delicious. Tijuana is nice. Rosarito as well. Nice. We might have to go check it out then. Carl's Jr. tastes the same too. Okay. There is one in the Antea Mall in Querétaro.
What one?
Carl's Jr.
Carl's?
Yep, it's like a
Carl's, yeah.
Burger King.
The one that by head.
Oh yes, we did try that one.
Yeah.
Salud. Oh, machete. See. Yes, we tried their onion rings.
Yeah.
Yes, it was good. All right. We have been on for a while. I'm sure Rosmil is getting hungry. Rita, is English or other languages taught in the Mexican school system? If so, is it offered at elementary, junior high, and high school? So, yes, they do teach English in elementary, middle school, and junior high. But we've noticed that our daughters have helped with some of the neighbors and some of his family's schoolwork. And we've noticed that they do the worksheets, but they don't learn it. It's not something that gets stuck in there and that they can talk about or talk. It all just they just do the worksheet to get it done, but they don't really know the language. So I hope that answers that question, Rita. It is taught, but not so that they can retain it, if that makes any sense here where we are.
They don't take it serious. I think they're only doing it because the education, the secretary is pushing it, so they just do the work, but they don't know what they say, or they look for the words online and they answer the questions, something like that.
Yeah. Seraphin asked a question. When you lived in Minnesota, did you cross the border to Canada for shopping or any other reasons? What do you guys think about Canadians and Mexicans? Well, that's interesting. I think Canadians and Mexicans are wonderful people. I don't know what kind of answer I could give. I have friends that are Canadians and I have friends that are Mexicanos. And I don't know, I'm not going to generalize if that's what you're asking. But yeah, we have friends from all different kinds of countries. When we lived in Minnesota, we never crossed into Canada because he couldn't.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you had your 1-year stay, could you?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, I don't even know. We didn't even
Or
bother.
I can, if I got my permit to stay, I cannot come to Mexico and leave.
Right,
If I come back to Mexico, then I can't go back because it's just a permit to stay
right.
for the year.
Yeah. So we never traveled into Canada. Our kids did go to summer camps where they went canoeing through the Boundary Waters and stuff in Canada, and they really enjoyed that. That was amazing. So, yeah. Canada has been in our prayers with everything that's been going on. We want to mention that. We have seen some suffering and seen some the law kind of put its hand on the people, and so we've been praying for Canada. I just wanted to put that out there. Machete, English is offered in high school, but the classes are worthless. You never expect to use the English language in Mexico ever, so why learn it? Yeah, that's probably the attitude, like why bother? A lot of people would like to go to the United States, but they don't, and they know that they're not gonna, so what's the point? I am starting to feel really full in my chest, which means Erasmio is probably hungry, and it's getting late, so I hate to cut everybody off, but an hour and a half, that was great.
Yeah.
We love you all, and thank you so much for joining us on our live. If you have any more comments to add to this video, I still talk even though the video is over, and we'll see you guys on our next one. Adios.
Adios.
Okay, huh?